Hey guys, so happy Friday. um, I'm gonna do a little video. It's gonna be a little bit different because I'm actually just gonna talk about some stuff. So first off, if you didn't see my St. Louis video, like again, thanks everybody that came up to me and wanted to talk. That was really cool. Really enjoyed that. That was fun. Hope to do it again soon. Um, the second thing, I guess I wanted to talk about is um, like kind of how cool this hobby is. Like why farm toys are cool. One I think like tractors are cool. Let's be honest. I mean like let's take this custom New Holland, and I'm sorry about the lighting situation. I had some lights and I could flip this camera around. I had a light issue, so like hopefully by next week I'm back to my full normal setup and I can do more tractor reviews again. So I kind of have to stop doing tractor reviews because my lighting situation's not good right now, but getting that fixed. So anyway, um, I mean like look at this, just like isn't this cool? this tractor, this New Holland Smart Tracks, but I think what really makes this hobby cool and unique is the people. And I'm saying that because I am also in the car world, and I don't do a YouTube channel in the car world or anything like that. But there was a time when I was a automotive photographer, meaning I went and took pictures of people's cars and sometimes got money for it. Um, and I love cars and I love car people in general, but there's a lot of toxicity in the car world. There's the whole red versus blue, Ford versus Chevy, the you know Dodge guys. They don't get in on that too much because Dodge guys are their own special breed. I know I'm one, um, but so my point was, um, a buddy of mine landed a car uh, in a magazine, and so it's an incredible car. It's an old Road Runner. He's put tons of time, effort, and money into it, and it's something like as silly as it sounds. I think like our whole group of friends here locally are proud of it. Like um, when a buddy gets sort of elevated onto a big level with something they've done, I think like you take pride in that. You're like that's my buddy there. Um, but what's really funny is I see things in the car world where that'll happen, but then like in the YouTube comments, there's somebody crapping on that guy. Like, oh, I wouldn't have built it that color, or Ford's better, and if it's not Chevy, blah blah blah, whatever. And I don't see that much in the farm toy world. Like, yeah, there's some good natured ribbing, like if it's not red, leave it in the shed or whatever, that sort of thing. But in general, everybody's really cool. And I know, like at the St. Louis show, I was talking to a lot of guys who, I'm a Steiger guy, I'm a four wheel drive guy, but I was talking to a buddy of mine who is just, you know, dyed in the wool, John Deere green, everything. But we were just having a good time talking. I was admiring his customs, he was admiring my customs, and you're just feeding off each other and learning off each other, and I think that's so cool. And I think that's one of the coolest things about this hobby, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to put another tractor up here just so you're not looking at me the whole time, but that's one of the things I'm trying to do with this channel, is sort of promote that, because I think I think the more guys you can get into it, and especially young guys, if you can get a young guy and hook him for life into the farm toy world, then that guy's never going to get in trouble, because he's never going to have the money to get in trouble because he's going to be buying toys. But you so I guess I just try to be the person I wish everybody was. And so you know I I was here's another custom. So I was somebody sent me a message the other day, and like it was really cool. Like they said it was an older guy. Well, I mean, not an older guy, but it was a parent of a guy, and Anyway, this is just a repaint of the Authentic, in case you're wondering. I wish if I can get another one of these, which, I mean, I obviously can. I'm going to adjust the ride height so that it's right. But anyway, so I got this message from a guy, and he said, my kids love watching your YouTube channel, and he said, I'm really careful about what we let them watch because I don't want to, I can't remember how he worded it. He's, you know, he basically said, I don't want them watching a lot of negativity. I don't want them watching a lot of, you know, dirty things, swearing, cussing, things like that. So it was an honor for him to say that to me, because that's what I try to do here, and that's what I love about the comments section here, is because you guys are the same way. Like, everything's positive. Everything's like, hey, where can I, like I saw the other day, there was like a comment like, where can I get this? And there was like 2 or 3 guys that jumped in like, oh, hey, you can find this here. It's so cool, like, because there's so many people that would be like in other facets of the world that would just be like, oh, look, Google or whatever. I don't, you know, if you got a question, please ask it in the comments. Like, I don't care if I've answered it 1,000 times before. I'm more than happy to answer it as long as I see it. I unfortunately don't see every comment. I try, but like every once in a while one will slip through. It's weird, but anyway, I don't know. So I guess my point is, I'm probably rambling a little bit here, but it meant a lot. Like, it meant a lot that that guy recognized that, you know, like, I try to be positive about everything, and like, somebody goes, you just must be a really happy guy all the time, and like, I try to be, like, I'll be honest, I try to make people laugh, I try to be fun, I try to be that guy, but you know, life is hard. It is. I mean, like, sometimes that darkness creeps in, but when it does, I just try to surround myself with my friends and my family and toys, you know, things that make you happy. And so anyway, I'm coming up on like 7 minutes of rambling here, and so I know, you know, there wasn't much of a point to this video, but it's just kind of a big thank you, because we're getting close to that 3,000 subscriber mark. Instagram's like 3,500. You know, the Facebook For the Love of Tractor page is something crazy. Like, I don't even know how many thousands at this point. And I just, like, thanks, guys. And so I guess what I wanted to end with was, the guy says to me, he goes, just keep pumping out those positive videos. And so that's my promise to you guys. Like, you know, I don't even like to, when I review tractors, I don't even like to get negative on the reviews too much. If, you know, I'd rather highlight the good and say like, oh, well, by the way, this part's not so great, rather than just tear into a tractor. So anyway, that'll do it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, drop me a line below and let me know. Do the whole subscribe, like, share thing. You can check out my Shapeways store if you want to sort of support me in that way. Shapeways.com/shops/FTLOT. I do have some stuff on eBay under LJS Tractors and Angels. Not much, although I probably will put more on this winter. And that's it, guys. All right. Have a great day. Treat each other well. Happy tractor hunting.